I love my dad because he hardly ever says no, and if he never got me a birthday present, I would never care because he just loves me a lot. One of the things that I like about my dad is that he treats me like I'm a princess, and he takes me shopping and he spoils me, I guess.
I always remember my dad making sure we left the house early enough for work that if there was a wreck, we would still be 10 minutes early for work.
My dad's very special to me because he's always there for me, and I just love him so much, and he's just the greatest dad ever.
My dad is special to me, and when I think of my dad, I think of a strong work ethic, and I also think of stable, and I could count on him to be home, just to provide what we needed as a family. And even my mom, I remember her thinking of my dad as just a strong part of our life, and didn't make decisions without my dad being involved in that. And I just think that's special because that's something that has been passed on to me too, as a wife and a mother. The strongness that my dad showed in our family, I looked for that in my husband. And so I just really appreciate the things that my dad did for me and my brothers and sisters and just our whole family.
The things I remember about my dad, he always had a bunch of sayings about things. He'd say, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, or one he always would say to me is, can I call my dog without you barking? I didn't realize it until I was about 10 or 12 that that was kind of a slam. But the one thing I do remember, he always told me, he said, I wouldn't mind having a dozen just like you. I always knew that my dad loved me, and he was always be there for me. And I think he was a great representation of what my Heavenly Father liked.
Well, one thing that I like about my dad is whenever I have a hard problem on my homework, he always helps me. And when school's out, he always has fun, and he treats me like I want to be treated.